where do you leave loyalty? If you say you're a member of the PDP and you're saying with member of another party, when your party is still challenging the outcome of the election in court, would you say you're a loyal member of the party, or where does your loyalty lie?
Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. We did not support Atiku. Don't get it wrong, oh.
So you walked against Atiku. You walked against Atiku.
100%.
And you are happy to do that because as a member of the PDP, as a leader of the PDP? Is that the right thing to do, morally speaking?
Nigeria is bigger than PDP, bigger than APC, bigger than Asiwaju himself. Let us call a spade a spade. I'm not a man that will hide my actions. I'm not the man that will hide my actions. I supported Asiwaju. You know, what's his name? Senator Dino Malai said publicly that the results from Ekiti were questionable. The answer is that I replied to Senator Dino Malai that we provided the difference. If PDP doesn't need me again, you understand, they cannot say I cannot leave. But I love the PDP, and that's why I'm no more hitting the PDP. PDP has not been fair to me. I was the only one that fought this party, fighting Buhari throughout. If I have defected to another party as a sitting governor, I will have honor, but I never did that. I am a principled man. So let me say to you, Shehu, I never worked for PDP during the last election. And telling me to go to court and start saying this, I am not a liar, I'm not a pretender. I did not work for PDP.
But is that right?
Work for two people.
Governor Fayose, is that right? As a PDP member, is it politically right? Is it morally justified for you to openly on live television, national television, to say you worked against a candidate of your party? Is that what you be telling those who are your followers to do? Isn't loyalty the name of the game?
This is not the first time I will say this thing. No. I am not a pretender of any sort. I'm not a pretender.
But I'm asking, I mean, you've said it, but is it right? I'm asking, is it right?
The reality is that I worked for Asiwaju. Asiwaju is a Southwest, is a Yoruba man of note. Asiwaju is a respectable person in the West. Let me tell you again, Shehu, today, if a Northerner had won this election, you will not see those people going to the Villa there. It is the time of the South. Buhari has done 8 years. When there's a problem in the society, it is the elders that resolve that problem. I am a responsible Nigerian. My position is the turn of the South. In 2015, majority of our party leaders, including the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, left the PDP and went to support Buhari. So don't let us go there. I am not a 29, 30-year-old man. Oh. If the working committee does whatever they like, there will be another set of leaders of the party someday who will understand that when you don't do the right thing, you will not get the right results.
So what is it that is it? What was it that the PDP did to you that was wrong?
The same PDP, because I said it was the turn of the South, removed my son, suspended my son, expelled my son, suspended me. For a man that has suffered tremendously for PDP, Fayose is my name. Buhari cannot forget me in a jiffy. I stood my grounds on the affairs of Nigeria the same way I'm standing my ground. What do I want to gain when Nigeria is not on course, when our party is playing games? The party was playing games. They know the right thing that Buhari had done. I was a member of the zoning committee. My position at the zoning committee was that South must be the turn of the South. So what I'm saying, others might hide. I am not hiding, Oshehu.
So for you,
I said it since last year.
So for you, Governor Fayose, it was a matter of injustice by the party, and you frowned at the fact that you and your son were suspended from the party, I mean, if the party did that, are you bigger than the party? Isn't the party supreme?
The issues are beyond my son and myself. The issue of my son and myself were later incidents. The issues are simply issues of loyalty to Nigeria and loyalty to the party. We never knew whether Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu will win the election or he will not win the election. We never knew whether Obi will win the election or will not win the election. What we simply did was to stand on the side of Nigeria. 8 years of the of the north, another 8 years of the south. If Obi had won this election, what I'm saying is what I will be saying. I'm sorry, Shehu. North under Buhari has done 8 years. And I'm telling you again, without apologies, it is the turn of the South. If PDP take actions against me, I will take them to court. Power does not stop with a political party. Already I'm in court with another matter. Every day I'll go to court. It's part of democracy. Nobody can suppress anybody's voice. And if anybody suppresses my voice, I will say things more than this. I will create more problem more than this. I'm entitled to my voice minimally, especially in matters. Our rights as a political party stopped when the rights are infringed upon at the expense of the Nigerian Constitution and in interest of Nigerians. So, Sheung, I did not hide. I supported Asiwaju in it. I joined hands to work for Asiwaju. So, the issue of myself and my son were issues of a later time.
All right.
But they were fallout.
Let me quickly. As soon as some of your friends and some of the critics in your party saw you at the villa, this was what they said. They said that you went to the villa to beg the president over your case with the EFCC in court. You're still answering questions over allegations of 6.9 billion naira fraud, which the EFCC dragged you to court over. And that is the primary reason why you went to the president to see him at the villa. How do you react to that?
Well, before I go into that, Shehu, let me say this. You know, we had a conversation about loyalty. I want to remind the PDP members and indeed Nigerians about this. In 2011, the party zoned the speakership to the Southwest. And rather than everybody to follow suit, rather than Southwest, Governor Tambuwa took that slot. So people criticizing me should be students of history to remember that sometimes when the party takes a position, you still have people that have different positions. Recently, Iyari contested that position despite party's position against Akpabio. So they should not go to that area. They should just let us keep our secret secret. Coming back to your question, may I say to you, Shehu, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has no powers to stop this EFCC trial. My trial has been on for over 5 years. So bringing him into that is a cheap blackmail for people who are uncomfortable. Already, there is a case before the court, reasonably hard. Will President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed tell the EFCC to stop? Or what will he say? Or will he call the judge? So we should be reasonable in our comments. And above all, this matter is before the court. It is not right for me as the defendant to start rationalizing and say things. Let us preserve the integrity of the system. I leave it like that.
Free, fair, or with challenges? Is it better than 2019?
Sorry, far better. Let me tell you the truth. PDP will have won that election if we didn't have a organized house. Imagine I would be working with Atiku. Imagine a Konkonso working with Atiku. Imagine Wike working with Atiku. What are we saying? We deceive ourselves. We failed before the election. The election, we failed. You understand? Till today, if a PDP is still dissolving state ESCOs, still fighting some people after the loss of that election, where are we going? Except we stop all these shenanigans. Me, I don't want to beg for space. So. The PDP needs total reconciliation. Total reconciliation. Except that we will remain a party in party politics and not in government. But I don't want to speak for the courts. So,
Governor Fayose, I'm hearing and I understand that some of your friends in the G5 are preparing to move to the APC. Is that right?
That is far from the truth.
Or will you be going with them?
So, I've said it earlier. I've always said this. I will never be a member of the APC. I've gotten to a statesman's position now. I'm not contesting any election again. You will never see me asking for the electorals for votes. In fact, we can serve the country without necessarily being in any position. If I need anything, I will call any governor. If I need anything, I will call Asiwaju himself. Pata, they will tell me, no way, we can't do it. Okay, your 8 years will come and gone. So I am not somebody that will be begging for due favors. I have paid my dues. I have served this country. 200 million population. I have been governor twice. I am content. I thank God and I appreciate Nigeria, especially Ekiti people.
So, I mean, I'm asking if some of your friends in the G5 are on their way to the APC. Is that right?
I said that is far from the truth. At the former governor of Benin is the oldest. At his age, if he's even the campaign, his children must disown him. The Wike, I know, the Wike, I can sleep and write about Wike. Forget that if Wike will leave PDP. Tell PDP leadership to put their house in order. If you are not doing the right thing.
But are you aware of perhaps the conversation between Governor Wike and President Tinubu? Because you were not part of that meeting where they're coming out of the villa. The pictures are on the screen. Because what we are hearing is the possibility of Governor Wike being in the cabinet.
What is wrong with that? How is anybody affected by that?
Is it likely to happen?
I will never. I don't want to be minister. But if actually says Fayose, you want to be the minister, and I agree, what is the headache? Pata, you say you are not a member of your party. During Abacha's regime, about 4 or 5 Afenifere members, or is it Afenifere or the Yoruba Awolowo allies, joined the Abacha government. Are we not talking Nigeria? Is it made for one person? I want Wike to be in cabinet. My brother, Wike has what it takes to serve Nigeria. Wike is an articulate capacity person. Nigeria needs average smart person. Oh. I support Wike. If Asiwaju finds him worthy or any of the G5 worthy, please serve in Asiwaju's government. I will be disappointed if Asiwaju does not equally appreciate them for what they stand to represent. No apologies for that. Wike must serve. Wike is a man, is still a young man. I'm his senior brother. He can't deny that. He can abuse me when he's on the program. But let me tell you, Wike is an asset to Nigeria. He's a man of courage. Wike is never timid. He confronts challenges. Asiwaju needs a man like Wike. That's the gospel truth.